Hello everyone, Simus here and welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved. Today I am out here, excuse me, leveling my Bronto, and we are making very good progress. We're at level 195. We do have 300% melee damage and we're working on HP now. He is pretty low on health. This is not necessarily because we've been in a lot of combat, although we did have a run-in with a level 104 Rex very early on that we're still recovering from. But when you level HP, it doesn't automatically regen, so that's what takes forever when leveling pretty much anything that gets a lot of HP at once. So what I've been doing is just going up and down the river looking for anything big that's worth a lot of XP. Mainly Spinos and Rexes and things like that. But while I'm here, I thought I would show you guys the method I've been using to basically travel long distances on a Bronto in a way that does not take 10 years. Because, as you can see, these guys are super duper slow, and I don't want to put movement speed on either of our Brontos, because we need every point we can get into HP, melee, or stamina in order to take on the Alpha Rex, which we will be doing very soon. But you could just do this, or you could just do the sprint, stop, sprint, stop. Personally, I prefer to travel in a little bit of style here. What we're going to do is take out our spyglass and find an animal that we can actually target some distance away. Keeping in mind this works better when there are actually animals at a distance. Then you just whistle attack on it, which is on a keyboard, it's the period button. And your animals don't use stamina when they are running and you are not riding them, so what you can do is then you just find another animal, target that one, there you go. So now you can infinitely run on your Bronto and make some pretty decent time considering how big and slow they are as you are moving about. The only thing is, if you don't find another animal, you do have to kind of remember to actually call off the attack, which you just use U and it will stop. Unless you don't care and you just want to attack it anyway. So we'll just call on that Parasaur. So this is the method I've been using to make sure that we actually can travel and get some XP in quicker than usual. I mean, it still takes a while. Brontos are by no means fast animals, but you never have to stop for stamina this way, and you can get a pretty good distance. I haven't started scouting for an Alpha Rex just yet, so we still have that on the list. I just figured I would get the leveling in first, so that way they can regen their HP while we are working on it. Because I'm probably going to scout with Yakul, and I will probably actually do a scouting video or two just to basically because I don't have anything else to record videos on. Oops. Honestly, it doesn't really matter if you attack whatever. There's nothing really. Oh, there's a place to go. So this is definitely a lot easier than the standard traveling method, and you don't even really have to do anything. You're just sitting here, letting Bronto do all the work. I do kind of feel bad making him run for like an hour straight without any rest, but that's the thing with pixelated animals. They don't really get tired. He runs out of stamina, sure, but he doesn't really get tired. Actually, there's a Spino over there. We do want to engage the Spino. To be honest, I've been letting our Bronto kind of just fight stuff. He doesn't need my help that much. The only advantage is that humans have a higher attack speed when on an animal because you tell them when to attack. But seriously, a level almost 200 Bronto versus just about anything, we already know who the winner is going to be. I will say though that the last time I did this with a Spino, it actually was attacking me because we were of the way we were positioned on the rocks, so just be careful about that. And we are about to engage in some chaos right here, I think, unless we actually don't manage to hit. Oops. For a second I couldn't tell if we were attacking the Spino or not. It's taking a while. Oh, we killed the Dilo. The other advantage this has is that you don't actually end up harvesting all of those plants when you're attacking stuff. Brontos will fill up very, very quickly. See, I am concerned the Spino's gonna actually hit me. And it did. So we're gonna jump on. And we're in red HP again. One leveling a Bronto, I just expect that you're gonna live in perpetually red HP, and we just aggroed a whole bunch of Brontos. On the bright side, Brontos are worth a lot of XP, so... And this is our male Bronto, so we can always just say it's a dominance battle, and he is clearly the winner. That Spino is way down there now, too. Come back here. Spinos are ADD, so they do tend to run off and get distracted. And he's probably going to be full HP by the time he comes back. Assuming he actually does come back. Oh, and we killed a terror bird. This is the other thing with Brontos. As you can see, we're not really getting hit from this angle. Because Bronto knockback is strongest when they are attacking something that's behind them. So I'm probably going to take advantage of that against the Alpha Rex to try to keep it from doing as much damage as possible. Because that is really what makes them so dangerous, that they can do a ridiculous amount of damage. The fact that they're bigger and faster than a normal Rex is of course also a concern. But at the end of the day, it's still a Rex. They still have the weaknesses every Rex does, and when you're taking a Bronto against them, you definitely want to avoid them. There we go. So we've got another level. And a corpse of dead Bronto. A beach filled with dead Bronto corpses. But you know what? Arc life is hard life. And look, now the Spino's finally coming back. It only took him 5 minutes. It's like he was actively waiting for us to finish. So as you can see from the front, the knockback isn't that impressive and he can still hit us. Not a major concern. He actually can't kill us anyway because of how much HP we have compared to how much HP it has. And he's gonna run off again. Spinos are sneaky. They'll run off and come back later when you let down your guard. In the meantime, we're gonna get our level here. And the battle music gave up again. I'm pretty sure that's a weird sort of audio glitch where sometimes it just stops. And he's distracted again. Come on. I don't even want to kill you, but I need the XP, so we're gonna kill you. See how smart he is? He gets his HP back and then comes back to attack us again. Because every time they make a kill, that restores their HP. I am gonna kill you. I guess if I don't, it's not a huge deal because we've been getting a lot of experience just from killing all the stuff in its proximity. There we go. And that actually got a whole nother level. So that's how your HP gets super duper low. Ooh, and I got a level. Everybody's getting levels. What do I want to level? I'm literally at the point where I don't know what to level because I just don't have that many more points that I need in anything. Of course, the downside to using this travel method is that if there's literally nothing in the area to target, you're not going to have anything to chase. We're going to have to chase the dodo, I think. Dodo's out of range. Oh, there's a raptor. There we go. And we're moving. Oh, I hate it when they do this, though. Sometimes they find it necessary to turn around to attack. I don't know, maybe to get lined up or something. Oh, and I fell off. Not helpful. Alright, let's try that one again. Maybe we'll turn around the right way. I'm not exactly sure why that's happening, because that's actually the first time that's happened while I'm doing this. Let's go ahead and turn the Bronto around. I'm wondering if it has something to do with line of sight, and that parasaur might be obstructed behind a rock or something. It's really, really hard to tell from here because the spyglass doesn't always show obstructions. If you see an animal through the spyglass and it has this kind of weird grainy look to it, or you can't see the level and name of it, chances are there's a rock or something blocking it. But you can't actually tell until you get into render distance, which is a bit weird. So we're just gonna go ahead and run till we're out of stamina. And let's see if this works this time. There we go. Ta-da! Well, there you go. You can spare your fingers a little bit, and it doesn't take nearly as long this way. Trees? What trees? Oop. The only hard part is actually lining up. Oop, that wasn't the button that I wanted. I wanted to line up this raptor here, but I was moving too much. Where'd it go? No, go the other way. Need to turn the lights back down anyway. This is like the problem I have with Spinos and the spyglass is that you really can't see around the spine sometimes. Where'd it go? I just saw it. There it is. Ah, but it's going the wrong way now. Curses. So when it works, but the problem is that we already came this way and cleared out a lot of this beach, so there's literally no animals to target. And actually, I haven't been seeing that many Rexes along this river, which is kind of unusual, actually. So I'm not sure what's up with that. It makes it that much harder to level when you don't have the big animals, because they give a lot of XP. As you saw, like, those Brontos gave us a level, and then one of the Brontos plus the Spino gave us a level. But the only Rex I've run into so far was that level 104. No, there was a level 4 as well, but the level 104. I was wondering why it was taking forever to kill, and then I was like, oh, this must be 100 plus, and it was. It took like half our HP too. So even though Brontos have a ridiculous amount of health, fresh tames do still need some work before you can really be taking them into battle. Particularly because their melee is on the lower side. And what are we stuck on? Giant rock. I didn't even see the rock, but that's okay. But that's still a pretty good distance. Even if you have to stop and line up a new animal every once in a while, it's definitely a lot faster than slightly more conventional travel methods. I just thought while I was out here, I thought it might be something worth noting because that's the method I've been using. I did not use this on my first Bronto, but I actually got the idea from watching one of my favorite survival of the fittest streamers, and they tend to do this mainly with like Spinos. They'll stand on the shoulder and call it to attack someone. So it doesn't use stamina when it's running in to attack, and then they'll just shoot the player while the Spino is wrecking them, basically. So this is essentially a survival of the fittest tactic adapted to regular Ark. I think it's fairly effective with an animal like a Bronto. Or anything else that's big that you stand on when you're not in the saddle, so to speak. There we go. It is kind of hard to line up a new animal when you're actually running because of the motion. And we're stuck on a rock. Come on, you can do it. I still don't have a name for either Bronto. If you have any suggestions, feel free to leave a comment or two about it. I do want to name them by the time of the next video. I am not going into battle against an Alpha Rex with nameless Brontos. That's just rude to the Brontos, considering that they're going to be putting their lives on the line for us. Just to prove a point that we can do it. There we go, we line up the Parasaur. And actually, I don't care if I hit the Parasaur, because those are decent XP. This is one thing that I feel like would be kind of neat to include in the game. If you could hit, like, put down a target, say, like one of those hitching posts that they were talking about adding, and you could actually tell your animal to go to that point, and then you could just do this. Because traveling does take a long time in the Ark world, and it can be, especially with a slow animal, it can take a very long time. But as you can see, we're making really good time coming up this river. Still haven't seen any Rexes though. That's really weird. Rexes are very common along this river, but I've only seen 2. And beaver dams, they did actually fix them, so they do spawn. Beaver dams. I actually looted a couple of them last time I was here leveling the other Bronto. I have like 600 cementing paste that I have no use for whatsoever right now. So that's pretty cool. Oh, there's 2 more over there. I do know the beavers will attack you if you get near the dam or something like that. Not that they're gonna do anything against us right now, but... Oh, what a... I have no idea what we're attacking. A demo? You do whatever you're gonna do, Bronto. Oh, because we had targeted the Sarco. Oops. Well, experience is experience. So that's basically going to be it for this video. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of what I'm doing and why exactly it takes forever, and also my handy dandy Bronto traveling tip. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you all in the next video.